Welcome back to one of my how-to videos. I'm going to show you in this video how to cut the lid off of your box. I have my box here all ready to go, and I have the table saw set up. I'm going to show you exactly how this setup is going to work. First, if we look closely at the height of the blade, it is set to a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch, so just about that much. Now that is half of the thickness of the sides of your box. So if you remember, you cut a middle groove on here, and that was set to cut exactly halfway through. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to cut this outside groove. So imagine this is the outside of your box, and I have the fence set up exactly so there is just going to be a tiny bit of wood connecting the top and the bottom, and we're going to finish cutting that with a utility knife. Alright, so that's what's going on. That's why it was very important to know which side of your box is the bottom and which side of your box is the top, even when it's put together. Because underneath my finger here there should be, if I labeled this right and I know where it is, there's that inside middle groove. I'm ready to make my cut. I'm going to have the bottom facing this way and the top against the fence. And as I go through and do this, I'm going to hold the box from the top as high up, my hand away from the blade as I can. And I'm holding it against the table and hard up against the fence here. Alright, and I'm going to make a cut. Right now the saw is off, I'm just practicing. And then I'm going to look, I'm going to turn it and do the same thing. And then I'm going to turn it and do the same thing. And then I'll do it again. Now you want to be careful that when you do this, so you might want to practice once or twice, at the end you don't come off in a curve. That you keep it flat against the fence all the way through. Alright, now that I know what I'm doing, I'm going to go ahead and turn the saw on and make my first cut. I'm holding down against the fence. Alright, I'll have you take a closer look here at this first cut. You can see that it hasn't cut all the way through, and that's good because we want the top to stay connected as we put it through the saw. Now I'm going to continue making those additional cuts. Alright, when you're finished, you should have a nice clean groove all the way around. The lid is still on. It still should be connected by a little piece of wood on the inside, and hopefully it's flat all the way across. You might have, like this one here, there's a little bit of a step there, but that's something that you're going to fix in the next step.